Okay, friends, so I did look up what the 4D meant, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm really interested in learning more about this. Okay, so the 4D is actually, it's a dream world or an astral plane. It's also the Valley of Shadows. So in the Valley of Shadows, what you're gonna see here is souls crossing between death and the spirit world. And you'll also find angels that are already in the spirit world crossing back through the 4D to help either people on earth, or they're helping mischievous or negative entities that are still stuck in the 4D. So the other day, I felt like some of you guys were making a connection with 4D. I've never said that word in my life. Now, I also said that some of us, I just feel like this is just so freaking crazy. I did not know that it was in 4D that people get stuck, in the middle of crossing over from the 3D to the 5D, which is the spirit world. So just knowing that the 4D means that this is that middle zone for people who haven't quite yet made it to heaven, and also for the angels that have already made it over to the other side to return down and help people too. I just feel like this is such a small area where anybody that I've ever known, I've never met anybody in my life that has talked about being in the 4D. I've never met any of the people in my life talk about helping spirits from the mischievous or negative entity side crossover. We hear sometimes the Mormons will say you need to be baptized and that you can still be baptized like after death. But I've never heard of a little realm area where it actually had a name on it, which is 4D for the spirits that have not yet passed through. Now, being that we made a connection earlier this week about some of us connecting with the 4D, I feel like this is actually a lot more serious than we expected it to be. We're all live humans here, unless you're an alien or a ghost watching my channel. So to know that some of us have the opportunity or the ability to go into the 4D and actually make connections possibly with lost spirits is mind-blowing to me. Mind-blowing to me. And some of you guys, I feel like, have that ability within you. Some of you guys might even see ghosts or feel like you can hear different sounds or see different things that other people have not. Some of you guys have extremely unusual dreams because it's in your dream world that actually you might be entering the 4D and being contacted by some of these souls or angels that are still in between. You also have the ability to astral plane, which means that you can travel in your dreams. So if you wake up feeling really exhausted or really tired or unrested, this could be because you're being actually contacted in your dreams by other entities or spirits. And you could also be astral planing and moving yourself from place to place in your dreams to help other people fight their battles, which would make you very exhausted and tired and unrested when you wake up. So some of you guys need to absolutely get a dream journal, and you need to start journaling down the different things in your dreams, because for you guys to be able to access the 4D and know exactly what is in each realm is very freaking important, because if you didn't hear correctly, the spirits that are stuck in the 4D are mischievous and negative entities that have not crossed over. These entities are they can be very obviously dangerous and brutal. So knowing what the 4D really means and not just saying like, oh yeah, I'm familiar with the 3D, the 5D, the 4D, and all these Ds. What is in each realm, dude? Because if you were in a scary movie, would you go into the door where the darkest of the entities are still stuck in the middle land? No. It kind of looks like 13 ghosts. I'm literally picturing 13 ghosts in some sense, and that would be very scary. As much as I love energy and as much as I believe in all things out there, one thing I don't personally do is try to contact spirits from the dead. Um, and knowing that we are entering and advancing into a realm where both the living and the dead coincide, I just want you guys to be aware of what this means. It could be very dangerous. So I'm at least bringing you this knowledge and information to your attention before you enter, okay? I just feel like this is very serious, and you need to protect yourself. You need to understand what different things from the universe that you can carry on you, whether this is protection stones, grounding, and focusing and meditation practices, the foods that you can eat so that you can really make sure that your mind, body, and soul is strong and um, has all the nutrients that it needs to be able to actually like perceive what you're going into this realm to do correctly. Because this is very dangerous. You are walking a very dangerous path entering this realm right here, and we're all going in this together. And if I'm scared, like I feel like that says something. So we'll continue to learn what exactly this means for all of us, knowing that some of us are about to enter the 4D. I'm assuming that we're being placed in this position because there's people in the middle zone that have not crossed over that we have something to do with. Some of you guys might have had family members, friends, or lovers that you know were living a dark path before they passed away. And there could be a major chance that these people are stuck in the middle zone, and you might be the only person that could honestly help them out. And that's not something that you have to do, but it might be a calling of yours. And I just want you to know that I have never mixed life and death together on a journey or a chapter ever in my life. But it's obvious here that some of us are about to enter into the 4D, where both the living and the dead coincide. So make sure that you're researching as much as you can, because it looks like this is already an active chapter in our lives, dude. So if anybody's been feeling strange, hearing noises, feeling like there's somebody in the room with them, there could be a very good chance that there is. And it's not because you're doing anything to open these gateways, it's because you're advancing, and your purpose on this earth could be to make connections with both the living and the dead. Some of you could be psychics, some of you guys could be all these different things. Together we will figure out more and more about the different purposes and the dangers and the benefits of each. But just know that some of you guys are advancing in these areas, and you're going to be able to actually interact with the spirit realm. And this is beyond connection and energy and the universe. This is actually the spirit realm, is what I'm picking up on. So prepare yourself, because if you go into this gateway and you are not safe and ready and prepared and really on top of your game, you may not get back out. And if you do, you could have picked up an entity that you take with you permanently, or you may not even come back out, or you may come back out and you might be a completely traumatized person with PTSD from the things that you saw, and nobody may believe you. So you have like 4 different outcomes. You go in protected and healthy and really using spirit as your guide, paying very, very close attention to the messages that you're getting from your divine. It says pay close attention to your dreams. You are going to get the ability to astral plane and move around while you're asleep. And it looks like you'll be entering the Valley of the Shadows, where the souls are crossing between death and the spirit world. The souls that are stuck here are mischievous and negative spirits. Be careful.